Danielle, put your gloves on. Can we tie-dye a shirt that's not white? Let's find out. Okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. So we have two shirts. One is dark purple, and one is light purple, okay? This is not a good representation, but this will hopefully get my point across. So short answer, can I tie-dye a shirt that's already been dyed? You know, mass-produced something. Yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, choose your colors wisely. So we have a dark purple and a light purple. Here's the thing. You're not going to be able to do like a rainbow, right? So I got some crayons. We've got all these colors here. And so on the dark purple, purple and yellow go great together. Can you see it? No. This is the dark purple. Can we see it? On the light purple, a little bit better. This actually just looks like a stain, right? This is trying to show up. Another great color that goes with purple is green, right? So on the dark purple, we'll do a green. Can we see it? It's a little bit more than the yellow stain. On the light purple, now we're starting to show up a little bit. It's a little dark, right? So this is a light green. Let's go with a darker green, like a Kelly green, okay? And we're gonna do that on the dark purple. Oh, look, that showed up. What about on the light purple? That showed up, okay? So this is what I mean by choose your colors wisely. These, like I said, these colors really don't represent the shirts that I have, but it's the closest that I have. The one thing that I do know is going to work on the dark purple shirt is black. We could see that. And we could make a one color design with black. That would be gorgeous on that shirt. If we wanted to do some shading on that shirt with the black, I could go underneath it with some gray. And that would give me some shading without distorting, say, a complementary color that would make mud. That complementary color, that yellow, that goes so great with purple, if I put it on that shirt, it's just gonna look muddy. But if I use a gray, it's gonna do some shading. So we could do a gray and a black and do some two-color shading on the dark purple shirt, and it'll look gorgeous. We have a little bit more freedom on the light, that lilac, super light colored shirt, where, say, red and lilac go great together. And that shows up. And because they're in the same color palette, right? So violet is, you know, like red and blue in different shades of red. So a red, purple, and blue is a violet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So because we're going in the same color palette, that red is going to show up on that lilac because that lilac color is made with red. So that would be a good choice. It would show up, not vibrantly, but it would show up and it wouldn't be muddy. The same with if we went with blue, because blue and red make purple. So blue would show up beautifully on that lilac shirt. And it would not look muddy because these two together make this. We would stay away from yellow, because on this paper, this looks good because it's so light, but this yellow is gonna make mud. So that's a quick rundown. If you have a clothing item that you want to tie-dye, but you're not for sure how the dyes are going to show up, just run to the dollar store, pick you up a box of crayons, construction paper, and play around with your colors. And then you'll be able to discern, can we do a few colors like we can with this light purple, or do we need to stick with black and gray like the dark purple so our design shows through? Okay, there we go. Now let's get busy. So normally I say soaked in soda ash water for 20 minutes or more and then spun out in the washing machine until damp. Except for today, because my washing machine decided that it can't do that task for me. And so we are real damp. I don't know how, and you know what, and I washed my dog's blanket, and so I have dog hair. This is fun. This is real fun. Hey, it's real life tutorial today, in the real life. But it's not wet, but boy howdy, it's damp. And so we're going to do the dark purple shirt first. And I'm going to fold it in half. And like I do to make folding, come on camera, like I do to make the folding in half easier and make it less wrinkles, I like to fold it over something. So today I have a yardstick. So I'm going to match my shoulders together. Is that the back? That's the back. All right. These are big shirts too. I think they're like 2X's. Okay, so fold it in half. And then I'm going to put my yardstick in here. And then pick it up, shake it out, match it, and see, that's just so nice and smooth. That's just so nice. Match up my shoulder seams here. Push that up so you can, so matching up my shoulder seams, matching up my corners here. Oh, that's nice. There we go. And so nice and smooth. All right, I'm gonna remove that. And I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit. I got one little wrinkle here. We're good. Okay, so for this design, I kind of have an idea of like a seam up the middle. That kind of feathers out like this, and then over here is crinkle. Okay, so because this is so dark, I'm limited, like we had talked about, on the colors that I can use. So this one's going to be like black and charcoal, but I want the main seam to be about 2 inches and then start to feather out from there. So I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark this out 1 inch, because that'll be 2 inches, if I can even see it with my wash. So I have a line to follow as I fan fold up. So I'm just doing little ticks. Like that. And then I can barely see it, but that's okay, because we're experimenting today. And there's my line. Excuse me. Okay. And now I'm going to turn the shirt so I can messed up my fold. Okay, I'm going to do my fan fold along this invisible line here that you can't see. So here's my fan fold. It's not perfect, but that's okay because the design is not going to be like super bright. I have an idea in my head. I just want this to be the darkest part of the shirt. So I'm going to put a rubber band here, hold that in place on my barely visible. Take 2 on the rubber band. And then I'm going to straighten these out, moving them around a little bit. Not bad at all. I'm going to do one more rubber band. And then this, we're going to take it back out. I still want to keep it folded on itself because I want the pattern to mirror on the other side. So instead of unfolding it and scrunching, we're going to leave it together. It's going to be a lot of material. And we're just going to push this in to a scrunch. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, we have shirt number 2. You guys are getting a 2 for this week. This is also a big shirt. I think this is also like a 2. Oh, this is an XL. I might keep this one. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna fold it in half. You can see where it's starting to dry here. So it's wet, so it's darker than what it really is. See that? So we're gonna fold it in half. And again, I'm going to use my yardstick to smooth it out. That's convenient. It's got a back seam. Nice. And I'm going to do this one in a V-neck. So I'm going to use my my straight edge here to get me a folding line. Oh, okay. So let's see. Nope. Hang on. I'm not folded at the shoulders. Why is it so hard? It's drying out. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh my God. Okay. Oh goodness, we did it. Okay. Now, I need a break. I'm going to make a deep V here, just so I have a line. How about like that? So it doesn't go completely off the shoulder. Now I'm going to fan fold down my line. Really more of a scrunch. Okay, we'll secure that line with a rubber band. Okay, all the cuss words right now. All of them. I'm just straightening these out somewhat. So there's just a little bit of cohesion across there, because there's my point in my shoulder. So I don't really want to go too much further out. Then scrunch. We're gonna do a little scrunch up here in the top. And we're gonna scrunch all this down here. So we have one. Here's our light purple. And here's our dark purple. Let's go put some color down. Okay, here's our dark purple shirt. This is the front fold of the shirt, and here's the back crinkle. And I'm using black and charcoal gray. I was gonna use mist gray, but I don't believe that it's gonna show up. I think mist gray on this shirt will maybe create a shadow, but I think it's going to create what maybe would look more like a stain, right? So I want a good foundation for the black, and so I got this new color, this charcoal gray, and this is like mist gray's big brother color-wise. So we're still very transparent. We're not as opaque as, say, the black is, and so that should give a nice shadow effect to the black without it looking like a stain. That's what I'm hoping. And so I'm going to start with the charcoal gray. When I put the charcoal gray down first, what that's going to do is when the black goes down, the charcoal gray liquid, it will allow for a wicking effect for the black to follow. So the black will follow the lead of the charcoal gray, and that's what I'm wanting in the front. So it'll be solid here, but I want it to fan out right into the crinkle on this side. So I'm going to start with charcoal gray first, all the way across here, and then I'm just going to take it in a random spray pattern, right? Because I don't want all the purple to go away. I want it to be accented with these colors. And because it's a dark color shirt, it really looks like this is going to be really dark, but I don't think so. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other side as well. So when I do the black, all I got to worry about is the black. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to saturate. We're going to give a base for that black. Because if I put a base color down, I don't have to use as much black, because it'll wick out the way I want it to. And I don't care if we fully saturate, right? And see, here's why. So see that we'll have that gorgeous pattern on the top. That's exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. See, so we got both sides with the gray. turn it back over. And then let me shake up this black real quick. Okay, now with this black, I'm going to do just this first section here, right? Okay, and then I'm going to take and just put it on my hand, right? And I'm just going to wipe it across. That's all the black I want. That's it. Okay, I'm going to turn over and do the same thing. So I'm just going to, it's really saturated here. Really saturated. That gray, charcoal gray did exactly what I wanted. It allowed that black to wick quickly. And then I'm going to put it on my hand, right? And I'm just going to wipe it across. So the charcoal gray has saturated a slight amount into the shirt, and the black will stay on the top of the design. And that's it. That's it for this. Just because it's such a dark color, I'm kind of limited in what I can work with. So I'm going to set this aside. Okay. Now our lighter colored shirt here is going to allow us to work with more colors. So for this lighter colored shirt, I'm going to be doing stripes here. For the V-neck, crinkle, okay? And so for this, I'm using, I got a new color, and it is red violet. I've got some brilliant blue, some fuchsia red, and some hydrangea. And these are all natural fiber procion dyes mixed to the manufacturer's specification. And then we're going to do, again, some stormy gray and black for effects. Or not stormy gray, charcoal gray. Okay. Sorry. So I want my stripe to be this ultra or red violet. I'm really excited about this color. It's just so pretty, and I want that to be my first stripe here. And from there, the red violet, we're going to go over with the brilliant blue, and the red violet and the blue will make another purple. We're going to do that in this stripe here. And then we're going to take the hydrangea on the other side of the brilliant blue. And then we're going to let that creep into the start of this fuchsia red. Just right on the very edge. And you see how that just wicked into there? That's how it happens. And then for this and this, we're going to do like we did with the other one. We're going to use charcoal gray in this area. Just liberal. No rhyme, no reason. Just get real liberal with that. If it soaks through, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because it will still have that beautiful light purple. And I'm going to do it on the top as well. And then I'm going to follow it with just a little splash of black up here. And then I'm going to do a wipe of black on the bottom. Just so we accent with the black, right? I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Clean my hands off good. Oh, we got good saturation here. I probably don't need to add any more of the red. I'm going to do a little bit more, yeah, of the red violet here. The brilliant blue looks good. The hydrangea looks good. I am going to do a little bit more of the fuchsia red on the back side of this here. And then, same. I'm going to do some charcoal up here on the top. I'm going to do some charcoal back here. Perfect amount to do 2 shirts, and we're going to do just a squiggle of black on the top, and then we'll do a swipe of black around the bottom. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. How is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Okay, I'm gonna set this off to the side and I'll see you guys in 24 hours. I had to model this one myself. I'm so excited how well this turned out, beyond my expectations. I am thrilled with the pattern. The charcoal did exactly what I wanted it to do. It made a shadow effect behind the black, and then it also allowed for the wicking of the black into the design. So we have the stripe down the middle with the feathering out that I wanted, and then on the sides we have the awesome crinkle mottled black design. How cool did this turn out? But wait, there's more. And here's shirt number 2. Sometimes I just want to play in my own creations. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? Look. Oh, so like I was hoping, because this is a light purple shirt, blue and red make purple. They showed up beautifully, and then the lilac, which was a darker purple, accented the light purple perfectly. And then we have the gray and the black modeling like down the sides, in the sleeves, in the bottom. What a cool design that turned out. Oh my gosh. So the answer is yes. Yes, you can tie-dye a shirt that's already a color if you choose your colors wisely. I like this a lot better than the reverse dyeing with the bleach, because you have to add the extra step of the deactivator for the bleach, or the bleach is just going to continue to eat at that fabric and lighten that fabric until the fabric falls apart. When you dye your clothes this way, adding an over dye, a dye on top of a color, the integrity of the fabric stays intact. And if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure that I put them in a playlist so they're easier for you to find. My channel is loaded with content. Everything from tie-dyeing to jewelry making, cooking, spirituality. I got some crochet coming. And remember, be peaceful and be kind. Try something new. You never know, you might like it. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, so much traffic. So much traffic. It's like 2 o'clock. Where's everybody coming from? God, I can't wait to move. And if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'm trying so hard.